Hey, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So we're here with the first time reaction to John Lennon. All right, we've done a Paul McCartney. I also did a Beatles, but that's not uploaded on my YouTube. It's on my Patreon. You can become a Patreon member for $3 if you chose to, or whatever price you choose beyond that. And it's loaded there. Unfortunately, it's blocked on YouTube, so anything blocked on YouTube goes straight to my Patreon for that to be viewed there. So we've got John Lennon here with Imagine. So we're going to be checking out Imagine from John Lennon. I've got the official video here, so sorry if I had to alter it by the time it hits YouTube. The police are out in full force on me at all times. So let's go ahead and hit play and let's see what's happening here with John Lennon.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no
Wow.
possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say
Beautiful, man.
I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you join us and the world will live as one.
Wow. Great, great lyricism. Great piano as well. That was really nice. That was so complimentary to the lyrics. Love that. Just kind of hung up on the lyrics right now. Um, got chills from that. Yeah, I mean, I understand, man. I think that's one of the things. Is, I heard him mention no religion, no borders. Um, he said no countries, but and those are two very touchy subjects that really just the idea of them can really get somebody's blood boiling that doesn't support those views. But I understand it, man. I was just talking to my friend yesterday. We were talking about he was bringing up situations across the world, and did I know that a current friend that I have like that our beliefs are different? And I said, dude, that's fine because I don't like talking about politics with people, and I don't like talking about religion with people because if you take those out of the equation, there's usually so much more that we can focus on that we actually admire about each other and that we love about each other. But when we start throwing in the religion, you start throwing in the politics, and you start realizing that you guys are on different ends of the spectrum with these things, and then you lose your friendship, and some people will literally cut off family members and stuff. um yes, there are things that are very important to be addressed to better the world overall, but for me, I'm not out trying to be a figure that does that stuff. That's not one of the things about my life. I'm not trying to make my voice so big that it changes the way other people live and whatnot. I take a step back from it. I'll let other people fight those fights. But what I know is when I look at those things, there's a lot of ugliness, and I've been involved in the past with sharing a lot of my political um, thoughts online or whatever. And at some points, I have changed my views on some things, right? But the point is, for me, it's just not worth my energy, my health, and my sanity to be involved in that and to have these grudges and anger filling me up, which is typically very normal for a lot of people that invest a lot of their time, like in politics and stuff like that. I see them get so worked up and angry, and they're pissed off, and it's like, man, that's not how I want to be, man. There's already enough things in the world that I can control, that bring me those feelings that I need to control and I need to fix to change my life and the way that I carry myself on a daily basis. And some of those things are out of my control, right, in politics and stuff like that. But I get what John is saying here because I'm just like, I wish there was a way we could just all really love one another and enjoy one another, man. But that's just not life. And like you said, he's a dreamer. I get it, man. I dream on that stuff too, man. I just don't think it's ever gonna be reality, man. There's just too many things that separate people. Um, from high beliefs, high hot topics such as politics and religion, down to small things, man, about somebody who is fine parking their shoes by the door and somebody who feels you need to take your shoes to the closet, right? I mean, if you're taking big world issues and you take those away, well, there's still small things that are constantly going to divide us that no one's ever going to be truly like full bodies of people throughout the world are just not ever going to be able to live in harmony. And I don't know what the solution to that is, and that's why I pull myself away so much from those things, and I'd be perfectly fine being a hermit off by myself because I just don't have the energy, man. We're here for a short time. Our lives go by so quick. Um, and some people will constantly live in a state of anger and fear and feel that they need to control the way other people live their lives, and they're going to spend their short time here on earth being engulfed in anger and hatred and bad emotions. And it's unfortunate for those of us who wish that we could just spend our short time here in harmony with one another and not having to read this bad stuff all the time, man, about terrible things happening across the world, murders and war and these atrocities. So I get where John's coming from. My heart's with you, John. I imagine, man. I imagine. I wish it was a reality. But I also understand that, like I was bringing up with the small situation of the shoes, man. There's just always going to be everything. You take it brick by brick by brick by brick by brick down to the foundation, and there's always going to be something that people can't agree on. And for some people, that is worth causing, you know, problems with. So I don't know. I don't get it, but I'm with you, John. I'm with you. I'm with you. All the thinkers and the believers in peace. I'm with you, man. I wish we were there. I really do. Well, thank you guys for tuning in here. Thank you, John Lennon, for your beautiful lyrics, man. I feel you. And maybe on the other side of the rainbow, man, maybe we'll see something good. When our time's here done, man, maybe we'll see nothing but greatness. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. So we'll see. We'll see what awaits us, right, people? Thank you so much for tuning in here. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Hopefully you enjoyed my rambles. If you did, please don't forget like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel. Consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or my Patreon. That'd be amazing. With that being said, I'm gone. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Peace.